Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know that I did a review video, like first impressions video on my PAC master stroke brushes, which are these. So in that video I told you that I will be doing a comparison video versus a cheap tube with these PAC master stroke brushes. So I'm here like bare face. I just have my concealer and eyebrows on, that's it, nothing else, no foundation. So I'm gonna just do half side of my face with PAC brush and half side of my face with that cheap tube. So I wanted to do this video because I can see some differences in both of these brushes. I really want to share with you guys as well that whether you should go for cheap dupes or not, so you can have a clear mind where to spend your money. So this is the cheap dupe I'm having. I ordered it from a Chinese site. I don't know, I don't remember. It doesn't have a name or number. It doesn't have anything on it. It's just plain black brush, and yeah, it looks like this. And the other brush is this one, which is PAC in 04. I chose the brush which are like really similar in size so that you can see the actual differences between the both of these brushes. So if you guys see these brushes like this, you can hardly make any difference except for the PAC written over here and nothing over here. So they don't look like really different when you see like this, but when you see them closely you will start to see some differences. For example, this cheap dupe brush is like having really like kind of curved shape. It has really like curved shape, whereas this PAC one is like very much uniform in shape. It's slightly mounted on the top side of the brush, and whereas in PAC brush the distribution of that curved shape is even. It's not like one side is more mounted than other. So I really hope you're able to see the difference in their shape. They look very similar when you see from the far, but when you start comparing them closely, they are a little different in shape. Otherwise the plastic body feels the same. It just feels the same, so you can't like make out which quality is better. Let's talk about the bristles now, the softness and the quality of the bristles. When I touch this one, which is the cheap dupe of these brushes, it is kind of like very dense. It's very dense. It's kind of like hard, not like very hard, but it's dense. It's hard because it's dense. Bristles are packed really densely. I can feel that when I just run my finger over it. Whereas the PAC one is also very dense, but it's less denser than this one, and it is comparatively soft just because it's less denser. So yeah, this is the difference you can feel from your finger, and this is much softer as compared to this. This is much denser as compared to this. So that was all about the bristles. Now I will be talking about their flexibility. The cheap dupe one is, the neck is not that flexible. It is flexible, but it's not that flexible. Whereas the PAC brush neck is like really flexible. It is going way beyond as compared to the cheap one. So you can see the PAC one is more flexible as compared to this one. So now what I'll be doing, I will be applying foundation with these brushes. Half of my face will be covered by this cheap dupe and half of my face will be covered by PAC 04 master stroke brush. So let's get started with the application. So as you guys know, I already have my concealer on, which is NW35, and I have also done my eyebrows. Now I will be doing my foundation. For the foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. I am in shade 315. In India, it's not available, the 315 shade. But I got this from US, that's why I have that 315 shade. So I'll be using this, and yeah, first I will be using my cheap dupe on this side of my face. Let's get started. So I just have some foundation at the back of my hand. I'm taking my finger and just dotting all over my face, half face. And here I'm having my cheap oval brush. Let's just blend this foundation. like this brush is streaking me here around my mouth, so it's not like blending it really nicely. It's kind of streaky. Yeah, it's a little streaky around my mouth area, but I really have to like blend really nicely. Okay, so this side of my face is done. It's a little streaky over here, this part of my face. I think my foundation is pretty much set now, so I will be doing other half of my face with the other brush. So here I'm having my PAC brush. Now let's just blend this foundation. So to the side of my foundation, you have seen that this side of my foundation blended quickly as compared to this, and there was no streakiness and it blended flawless. So yeah, I think the coverage of this side of my face is much better as compared to this. This side was a little streaky. So I will be doing my full face makeup and blend my foundation of this side a little more with this brush, and I'll be back and I'll be giving you my final verdict about these two brushes. So I'm back with my full face makeup. I just did my blush, my mascara and some lipstick on. Now as you have seen the video from the beginning, you must have seen that PAC brush is far much better as compared to a cheap dupe one. These cheap dupe one are easily available on Flipkart and Amazon as well, but trust me guys, these are a lot much cheaper as compared to PAC one. If you really want to go with quality, I would say go for PAC one. Yes, these brushes are great. The quality is great of these brushes, and the foundation and the other products, especially the cream products, they blend really nicely. I would definitely go for the PAC one as compared to any other cheap dupes, because I can see the differences in both of these. And trust me, if you have any cheap dupe, compare it with PAC master stroke brushes, you will definitely know the difference, what I'm talking about, and why I am asking you to try PAC one as compared to the cheap dupes. These cheap dupes are like really cheap. I got this for like $1 or $1.50. I know, very cheap, but still the quality is not that great of this brush. It's like really hard, your foundation will streak out, and the neck is not at all flexible, so you can't really blend your foundation accordingly, whereas this neck is like really flexible. The bristles are much softer as compared to this one. So yes, definitely go with the PAC one as compared to cheap dupe. So let me be honest with you, I had this brush for a while, much before than the PAC ones, so I was not impressed with this brush at that time as well, so I was not using this brush at all. And when the PAC ones sent me their whole kit of their master stroke brushes, I was not really happy, because I was thinking they are similar to this cheap one, because they look so similar. But when I tried them on, I could really feel the difference, see the difference, how my foundation blended and how easy they are to use as compared to the cheap one. So yes, I'm not paid to say all of this, because I really genuinely feel that you guys should know that quality matters, and you should know where to spend your money. So don't waste your money in these cheap dupes. I would definitely suggest you to go with PAC one. If you're gonna buy these old brushes, definitely go for the PAC one. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Yeah, thank you for watching, and please do subscribe. Bye bye.